Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome to my Read Aloud series for a look back at the rich history of the WWE Championship. This is going to be chapter 25, and this chapter is called Undisputed. And this isn't a long chapter at all. It starts on page 210 and ends on page 214, so it's going to be a very short chapter, so I just want to get right into it and read it. This is the last one I'm going to be posting today. I know I've been posting a lot of them. If you want to check out chapters 1 through 24, click on the playlist right here, and let's just get right into it. First in it shows Chris Jericho holding the Undisputed WWE Championship because he was the first ever Undisputed WWE Champion. Chris Jericho's victory over Stone Cold Steve Austin and Vengeance gave the Canadian superstar entry into WWE's most prestigious club. Once he had nearly gained access to more than a year and a half earlier. In April 2000, Y2J pinned Triple H's shoulders to the mat to capture the WWE Championship on an episode of Raw. But only moments after the match, the Game claimed the 3 count was made too quickly, used his strong-arm referee Earl Hebner into reversing the decision, thus striking Jericho's championship win from the record books. Just the fact that I got to experience the taste of the title was amazing, recalled Jericho. I had to give it back 3 segments later, but it didn't make a difference because it was the first time I got to wear it around my waist and experience being champion. Even though it wasn't officially recognized, the fans knew that something special had happened, and it was their first glimpse of Chris Jericho climbing up the ladder. It was a great match, too. The crowd was going insane. They exploded when I won the title, and that's all that matters. This time, Jericho's title reign was for real. And to punctuate that fact, he quickly toppled 2 of the WWE's biggest names, The Rock and Austin, at the following 2 pay-per-views. Y2J was an unbelievable role, but so was Triple H, despite the fact that doctors recently told him he might never wrestle again. In May 2001, 7 months before Jericho became Undisputed WWE Champion, the Game suffered a freak injury that severely jeopardized his in-ring career. When I planted my left leg, said Triple H, it felt like a lightning bolt hit me in the leg, and I felt my entire left quad muscle roll up my thigh. Triple H had torn his quad completely off the bone. Making matters worse, everything surrounding his knee exploded. Renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews performed the complicated surgery, and he later told the Game that he had never seen anybody come back from an injury so severe. With history working against him, a determined Triple H moved into a Birmingham, Alabama hotel so he could work with his rehabilitation team 7 days a week. WWE even sent him down so his physical therapist could watch him compete and identify which areas of his repertoire needed strengthening. After 8 tireless months, the cerebral assassin finally returned to WWE on a January 2002 episode of Raw from Madison Square Garden. That was the biggest response I had ever heard in my life since the Game. It was deafening to me, and it seemed to last forever. It was here that Triple H announced that he was going to participate in the Royal Rumble match, a match he ultimately won, which put him on a WrestleMania collision course with new Undisputed WWE Champion Chris Jericho. For the first time in WWE history, WrestleMania traveled north of the border when Toronto, Ontario, Canada played host to the 18th annual pay-per-view extravaganza. More than 68,000 fans packed into the Sky Dome to witness firsthand one of the most star-studded lineups ever, which included on the undercard Ric Flair versus Undertaker, Stone Cold versus Scott Hall, and The Rock versus Hollywood Hulk Hogan. It's such an honor to be in the main event of WrestleMania as champion, said Jericho regarding his involvement in WrestleMania 18. But on the same night was The Rock versus Hogan, which was like Ali versus Frazier. So in reality, Triple H and I were in the last match of the show, but the real main event was The Rock and Hogan. We were kind of like a main event with a asterisk. I don't know how to say that. The Rock versus Hogan certainly was a tough act to follow, but that didn't take any of intensity away from WrestleMania's first ever Undisputed WWE Championship match. Following some outside interference by Triple H's then estranged wife, Stephanie, a Jericho victory appeared certain. But before the champ could put the finishing touches on the match, Triple H slyly managed to slip Y2J in a pedigree for the win. The King of Kings had completed his quest. He was once again the WWE Champion. And here's a picture of Triple H winning the match at WrestleMania 18. Everybody obviously knows, though, that it was a mistake, as Chris Jericho said, to main event that match over Hulk Hogan and The Rock, because the fans were just drained because they really weren't interested in it. And it was a mistake. You know, the fans weren't interested in Triple H and Chris Jericho. It was another main event that Triple H failed to deliver. Obviously his first one at WrestleMania 16. So it was a mistake to main event Triple H and Chris Jericho. But that's pretty much it. Chris Jericho really wasn't that great of an undisputed champion as they say that he was in this book. He was a good champion. He was just overcast by the fact that the NWO had made their debut. You know, Triple H returning, so he really was overlooked. But it is what it is. But that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video and listening to me read this book. And please make sure to subscribe to my CM Brothers and No One the Talkinator channel. Make sure to subscribe to this channel for more content. And that's pretty much it, guys. Talk to you later.